There's a little coin here. And it's a modern rupee coin. just found a glass bottle here and it says Clayton brush. You see it? Clayton brush, and I believe it's an early 1900s lemonade bottle. It could be later, but it's a complete bottle. Look at that. Apart from the little crack here. So I think it's a keeper. Right, I've just found a round shaped object here. It has potential because it could be a coin. It came out from there somewhere. What do you think? This looks like a coin, doesn't it? Let's just turn around that way. You know what? That could be a Roman coin. Although I can't see a thing, to be honest. It's a very unusual kind of shape for a Roman coin, and because the sun is not helping at this time of the afternoon, I'm not going to be able to identify or see anything here, which means that's going to go in my bag so I can identify later, hopefully. But it has potential. Another mystery object here. Hello. Okay, another find. It's shiny, so it could be a nice button, or it could be, well, my guess is a button, because can you see the gilding there? Tiny bits of it. See it? There. It's a lovely afternoon, so the sun is now setting, so it's easier to actually identify the object. That looks interesting. Whatever that is, could that be an earring? like that. Not sure it's gold. I don't think it's gold. You know, gold can be misleading, or low carat gold can be misleading sometimes. But I quite like it. It's actually gorgeous. Look at that. You know what? I don't think it's an earring. I think it's more like a mount of some sort. And judging by the design style, it could be 19th century. Or even earlier than that.
Right, so this could well be a belt fragment mount with the gilding decorated quite nicely, or a harness fitting mount, possibly. And the next one, I thought it could be a very, very small Roman coin, but I have my doubts now because I was looking with the magnified glass lens and I could see some dots there, so that indicate it could be damaged lead seal, cloth seal. This one I'm not sure what that is. I found that as well. And this mystery find here, although it's not really historically old, but I don't know what that is.
I've just found another object here that came out from there, and now I can see something going on there. I'm not sure what it is. Can you see it? What is it? No clasp, nothing. But it looks interesting. I think whatever it is, it's been damaged. Yeah, can you see it? It's probably a quite nicely decorated brooch, because now I can see some parts that are joined together. But that's all I can say now, I'm afraid. Right, I found this, which it looked like a button, but it's definitely not a button. I believe it's the top of a toothpaste. Usually I find that part of the toothpaste tube without the top, and this one here, it looks like the top is still attached to it. Oh, that's nice. Can you see it? I can't really read what it says there, but it's the top of a container with some writings. said, now it's getting dark. So that's all I can tell you, I'm afraid. Which means I will have to, oops, I can't believe that. I have to grab my, I found it. There you are. So step away from the water when you're doing this. Anyway, it's a keeper. I'll give you more information when I get home.
This little fella here is likely bent on one side, and I can't really read the words. So that is a bit of a problem. And also this other one here, which you saw earlier, is quite damaged. Not necessarily damaged, but all parts, which reminds me of a cross, have been squashed. So I'm going to add some boiling water in a container. And I'm going to leave them there soaking for a few seconds and see what happens. Hopefully that should help me to unfold the mystery and obviously the parts or the part of this object and the other one as well. And then hopefully I should be able to identify what the two objects, the two mystery objects are. If you leave folded objects, even coins sometimes, in boiling water, that's a good way to unfold the object, and that gives you an idea of how to do it. You have to be very careful here and do it quite gently and slowly, and soaking in water, boiling water again, and then repeat, and then do it again one more time, because you can easily damage the part, and then once it's damaged, it's gone. So it's a safe process, but you really have to be very, very careful. Now back to my other mystery object. It looked like a cross initially when I found it on the foreshore. So now I'm going to try and unfold these four parts that have been folded together. So it looks like a bowl-shaped sort of object. So I'm going to gently unfold each part individually, soaking in boiling water again, and then repeating, and then doing that several times. judging by the design, it reminded me of another object that I had found a few years ago, which reminded me of a cross as well, but I was never able to identify what that object was. And it has that kind of Victorian 19th century feel to it. Although it does look like a cross, but I had my doubts that it was actually a cross itself. So here are some of my finds, all Thames finds, and this one on the right-hand side is the one I found a few years ago, which it does look almost identical to the one I have here. I posted a few photographs in the Thames FORESHORE Finds Facebook group, and some members came up and said that parts could be part of a necklace where they would be wrapped around a marble or a stone or even a coin, forming a necklace bubble, and then someone would wear that around the neck in a chain. So it could be a part of a jewelry, and it could be as late as Victorian, judging by the design, as I said earlier.